Are you ready to embark on a journey towards enlightenment? In this video, we will discuss the 6 ways to become enlightened in Buddhism and how they can help us lead a more fulfilling life. Lesson 1. Prioritize your well-being. The first way to become enlightened in Buddhism is to prioritize your well-being. This means taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental health. In Buddhism, the body and mind are interconnected, and it is important to take care of both. This can be done through meditation, exercise, healthy eating, and getting enough rest. Loving and respecting yourself should be your topmost priority. Self-love and respect are crucial, as they enable you to love and respect others sincerely, while also allowing you to receive love and respect wholeheartedly. Taking care of your physical and emotional health, it is also important to cultivate a sense of acceptance and non-attachment. As mentioned earlier, everything in life is transient and subject to change. By learning to accept the impermanence of life, you can find peace in the present moment and avoid unnecessary suffering. This can be done through mindfulness meditation, which involves being aware of your thoughts and emotions in the present moment without judgment. Another way to prioritize your well-being is to practice self-compassion. In Buddhism, there is a concept called metta, which means loving kindness. This involves cultivating a sense of compassion and kindness towards yourself and others. By practicing metta meditation, you can learn to be more patient, understanding, and forgiving towards yourself and others. This can help you to build stronger relationships and create a more harmonious world. Prioritizing your well-being is an essential part of becoming enlightened in Buddhism. By taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental health, cultivating acceptance and non-attachment, and practicing self-compassion, you can cultivate a sense of inner peace and well-being that will help you to navigate life's challenges with greater ease. Remember, everything in life is transient and subject to change. By learning to accept this impermanence, you can find peace in the present moment and avoid unnecessary suffering. Lesson 2. Be receptive to new ideas. The second way to become enlightened in Buddhism is to be receptive to new ideas. This means being open-minded and willing to learn. In Buddhism, there is a concept called beginner's mind, which means approaching things with a fresh perspective, as if you were seeing them for the first time. This can help you to see things in a new light and gain a deeper understanding of the world around you. Mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment and paying attention to your thoughts and feelings without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, you can become more aware of your own biases and assumptions, which can help you to be more open-minded and receptive to new ideas. It is also important to seek out new experiences and learn from others. This can be done through travel, reading, attending lectures, or simply having conversations with people who have different perspectives than your own. By exposing yourself to new ideas and experiences, you can broaden your horizons and gain a deeper understanding of the world around you. Being receptive to new ideas is an essential part of becoming enlightened in Buddhism. By practicing mindfulness, seeking out new experiences, and approaching things with a beginner's mind, you can cultivate a sense of openness and curiosity that will help you to see things in a new light and gain a deeper understanding of the world around you. Remember, everything in life is transient and subject to change. By learning to accept this impermanence, you can find peace in the present moment and avoid unnecessary suffering. Lesson 3. Collaborate instead of competing. The third way to become enlightened in Buddhism is to collaborate instead of competing. This means working together with others to achieve a common goal, rather than trying to outdo each other. In Buddhism, there is a concept called right action, which means doing what is right and ethical. This can help you to build strong relationships with others and create a more harmonious world. Collaborate instead of competing is to practice compassion. In Buddhism, there is a concept called karuna, which means compassion. This involves cultivating a sense of empathy and understanding towards others, especially those who are suffering. By practicing karuna, you can learn to be more patient, kind, and compassionate towards others, which can help you to build stronger relationships and create a more harmonious world. Collaborating instead of competing is an essential part of becoming enlightened in Buddhism. By working together with others to achieve a common goal, practicing compassion, and practicing generosity, you can cultivate a sense of empathy, understanding, and gratitude that will help you to build stronger relationships and create a more harmonious world. Remember, everything in life is transient and subject to change. By learning to accept this impermanence, you can find peace in the present moment and avoid unnecessary suffering. Lesson 4. Embrace life's uncertainties. The fourth way to become enlightened in Buddhism is to embrace life's uncertainties. This means accepting that life is unpredictable and that things don't always go as planned. In Buddhism, there is a concept called impermanence, which means that everything is constantly changing. This can help you to let go of your attachment to things and find peace in the present moment. Lesson 5. Reflect before reacting. The fifth way to become enlightened in Buddhism is to reflect before reacting. This means taking a moment to pause and reflect on your thoughts and emotions before acting on them. In Buddhism, there is a concept called mindfulness, which means being aware of your thoughts and emotions in the present moment. This can help you to make better decisions and avoid unnecessary suffering. Lesson 6. Dedicated to spiritual growth. The sixth and final way to become enlightened in Buddhism is to be dedicated to spiritual growth. This means making a commitment to your spiritual practice and working towards enlightenment every day. In Buddhism, there is a concept called right effort, which means putting in the effort to achieve your goals. This can help you to stay motivated and focused on your spiritual path. The enlightened individual never the process through which they attained enlightenment. They are also mindful of the fact that it requires consistent effort to sustain this state. The provision of substantial spiritual nourishment is essential in aiding others on their journey. Hence, the enlightened person realizes the need to replenish their spiritual vitality on a daily basis to prevent losing effectiveness as a spiritual guide. In general, the enlightened person demonstrates mindfulness toward both themselves and the surrounding world. Moreover, they possess a genuine curiosity and a willingness to continue expanding their knowledge. They acknowledge that despite their heightened perceptiveness, comprehending the true essence of existence demands ample time for observation and investigation. The 6 ways to become enlightened in Buddhism can help us to live a more meaningful and fulfilling life. By prioritizing our well-being, being receptive to new ideas, collaborating instead of competing, embracing life's uncertainties, reflecting before reacting, and being dedicated to spiritual growth, we can cultivate compassion, wisdom, and inner peace. These teachings are not only relevant to Buddhists, but to anyone who wants to live a more fulfilling life.